darling, darling, darling.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, and it's around 9 right now, and I'm about to start studying for a test I have today at 12:30. If I look weird, it's because my eyes are so swollen, and I've, like, for the past week, I've been waking up with either both of my eyes looking like this or just one of them. Well, I mean, this one still looks bad, but like this one is so much smaller than the other one because they're so swollen and it looks so bad, and it's just like not it and not a look. But I have mono, so that is why. I definitely got it when I was in College Station, and I went to the doctor last Thursday because I thought that I was just really tired and like adjusting to being back. But when I felt my lymph nodes are literally like rocks right now, you can even see it. Look at that one. This one's so bad. But yeah, I went to the doctor on Thursday. The doctor told me I had it, or she was like, you probably have mono, but I don't get tested until today because she didn't want to test me too early, because if she did, then it would probably show up negative, she said. So I'm going back to the student health center today to get that done. My 9:30 class I'm not going to because we have a test in it, but our tests are online, and last time she made us take the test during the class time, so I'd technically be taking it right now. But she's giving us between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. today, which is great because I'm saving it for last, because I literally probably studied a total of like 2.5 hours for it. So, and that's just like not enough for what I need to know. So yeah, but that's my finance 410 class, and then my econ 410 test today, and I'm pretty worried about it just because I don't really know what's going to be on it, and yeah, I don't know. And it's the test that only has like a few questions, and we have 30 minutes to do it, and then we have the take-home essay portion. But the in-class portion is like pure memorization. Like I have to memorize so many, like last test I memorized like 51 different things, and I ended up like memorizing all of them, but a lot of them are short. And this test, it's only like 33 things that I have on my Quizlet, but a lot of them are longer and a lot more dense information and bigger words and stuff. So, and I really just started learning all of the terms yesterday, so I'm planning on going through that Quizlet like 3 times. And yeah, I'm gonna work on studying. I have so much more to tell you guys because life has been absolutely nuts right now, or it is nuts, and it's just like not too great, but it's okay. And I will talk to you guys about that when I'm driving, because I don't want to tie your guys' ears off right now. But I'm just gonna work on studying and eat my breakfast. This is yesterday and today were like the first days I've actually been hungry with mono, because earlier, like, well, throughout the rest of the end of last week, I really wasn't even eating besides like having a protein shake and small things of soup. And anytime I ordered a food that was, or a meal that was like solid food, I wouldn't eat it. Like I just couldn't stomach it, and I couldn't get it down. So that is really good that today I have an appetite, because I could literally feel myself losing weight, and like I don't want to lose weight, and but you don't have an appetite with mono most of the time, and I still am not eating as much as I should be. But the fact that I'm actually able to eat breakfast and stuff right now is amazing, and I'm actually drinking coffee for the first time in a few days too, which is crazy because normally I'm like coffee no matter what. So I'm getting ready. I'm about to put my hair in this cute little scrunchie, but I want to show it to you guys before I put it in my hair. But I got it from Urban Outfitters, and it's like, I have one of these from Lululemon, but it's just like a black athletic one. But this one's like a cuter, cozier one, but I got it in an order from Urban Outfitters. They did 40% off all their sales stuff, and this was like super cheap. And I was like, this is so perfect. And I have so many scrunchies, but why not get one more? I just have to use a bunch of this Batiste volumizing dry shampoo. I really like this volumizing one. But I have to use this because for whatever reason my hair is like low-key oily today, and it like never is. Or at least it usually isn't, but it's probably the product I have in my hair. So I'm about to like put my hair half up because I look pretty gross right now. Okay, my hair looks slightly better. Emphasis on the word slightly. I just pulled like a little tiny bit tiny amount of it back. And then I'm wearing this. I'm showing you guys in here instead of a full body mirror, just because our living room looks like a bomb went off because we had company this weekend and we've barely cleaned up from it, and we made the mess worse. And I need to like wash all these towels from my company being here too. I'm wearing this cardigan that I just recently got from Target actually. It's so soft and comfy. I've been wanting it for the longest time, and I finally bought it the other day when I went because I realized I only had one cardigan, and it's like much more of like a lounge around type of cardigan. So I was like, I really need one because I literally didn't have any, and this was definitely a more affordable option compared to the other ones I was looking at. I'm wearing just like a game day shirt and then my Lululemon Wonder Unders, and I have on my Supergas per usual. And I know that this doesn't really match, but I think that these colored ones still look good with certain other colors, even if they don't technically match. But put on this perfume. This is from Dior. My mom got it for me for Christmas last year, I believe. Yeah. And I've just been using this instead of my Pacifica vanilla one, just because this one's I feel like this one's been lasting longer, but I don't know if it's that or if the Pacifica one I just got used to. I'm gonna show you guys my little to-do list for the day. God, my stomach is literally killing me, you guys. I understand why they say that you should be resting with mono, because it's literally like a total body shutdown, and it sucks. Show you guys this before I leave. So this is my to-do list for the day. Right now I'm about to go get a protein smoothie from Bama Nutrition, like a meal replacement one, just because I really just feel like I can't stomach anything else. Like my breakfast is not sitting well right now. So I'm gonna do that and then pick up the swag t-shirts, which is this one right here, which is just game day t-shirts like the one I'm wearing right now. They're ready for pickup, so I'm gonna go pick those up. I have to run by Target. Griffin and I's 2 years is tomorrow, so I just wanted to get like a little gift bag for his presents, and then wanted to get more protein shakes because I ran out of mine. I need to go to Express Advising today because my day that I have registered for classes is on Halloween on the 31st, and my advising appointment wasn't until the 7th of November. That would mean I'd have to wait 8 days after the day I was supposed to register, so I would literally not get in any of my classes probably, because you can't register until you're approved by your advisor. So I'm doing this Express Advising thing today, and hopefully I will get there early enough because they only do the first like 75 students. And then I have to go back to the Student Health Center to get the mono blood test. I have to do government nonprofit accounting project. Really want to clean up the living room and kitchen. And then I have to add someone I worked with, his email, whenever I had my internship 2 summers ago, to my recommendations on my grad school app, so he can submit his letter of recommendation for me, because I finally started my grad school app yesterday for Alabama, you guys, for the Master's of Tax program. And finish my photo presentation for my final critique tomorrow. I just realized that my final critique is literally tomorrow. This week could not be any more busy with like big things being due and big tests, but I just realized that that's due tomorrow, so I have to get that together and probably take 2 more pictures and do a few more edits. And I'm about to go pick up the swag shirts, and then I have to take my finance test before like it closes at 9, which if I think we're given an hour and a half to take it, so I really need to start it by 7:30, but I'll definitely start it probably by 5:30 at the latest. So that's the plan for today. Sorry that I'm showing it to you guys on my phone, but it was just quicker for me to put it on my phone today. So this is gonna be a chatty vlog, but I'm like not even sorry about it. I just wanted to like give you guys a rundown of what's been going on lately. Just because I don't want to like ever fake anything. I say that to you guys all the time, and life's just been really kicking me in the butt lately. But yeah, with everything with mono, I have never had it before, but I've had friends that had it in like middle school and high school and stuff, and I just didn't understand like the severity of it, I guess, because like my eyes are literally always swollen, so I don't even look like myself half the time. I feel like I have literal bags on my upper eyelids more so than my under eyes, which has never been a thing for me because I've always had really bad under eye bags. And I'm literally so exhausted all the time. My stomach constantly hurts. And not even I say my stomach, but really it's just my entire abdomen just is like in pain. And I'm literally so tired. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can. Last night I only got 7 hours, and this weekend I didn't get as much as I should have, but that was because my brother and his wife and their friends were in town for the Tennessee game, which was incredible, by the way. Let me insert some footage of that for some like positive stuff in this vlog really quickly. On a fair. So much fun because we had the red LED lights, and that was our first night game of the season, and it was our first time getting to use the new red LED lights, and it was an unreal experience. So I'll roll that, or I'll let it roll while I'm talking or whatever. So that was really fun. I'm so glad they got to come, and so glad I got to see them. I hate that I have mono because I wasn't really able to like drink with them and stuff, but it was fine. I had tons of fun sober with them. Griffin does not have mono, so I don't know who I got it from. I literally got it from someone random while I was in A&M, probably from playing like a drinking game or something. So here's my advice: to be careful and not drink after others, because this sucks, and it stays in your system for like 1 to 2 months, and I can't believe I'm gonna feel this way for 1 to 2 months, because that means during like finals and you know, Thanksgiving and going to Seattle, and you know, with my brother being here. Then on top of all of that, and feeling horrible and not having any motivation to get anything done, I was literally in the coffee shop on Friday studying, and I just like started crying in the coffee shop because I felt so miserable, and I was just really overwhelmed because last Tuesday I suspected that we had another rat in our house, which if you guys have been watching my videos for this entire semester, you know the drama I've had with that. A lot of people were giving me crap for like being over dramatic about like one rat, but why are you criticizing me for being scared of something? Because like everybody's scared of what they're scared of, and nobody has a right to tell you not to be scared of something, because everybody's fears are irrational most of the time, and everybody has a right to their irrational fears, I feel like. But yeah, so I suspected there was another rat. Griffin was like, oh, it's probably just the ice maker, but what I heard was so loud, I was like, I don't know how that's the ice maker, and Griffin wasn't home when I heard it. So Griffin basically, because of like the way things were last time when we had the rat, I just like literally like freaked out. Yes, I was over dramatic, but like at the same time I wasn't, because who wants a disease carrying animal that's not supposed to be in your home? Like, who wants that? And it just makes things really complicated, and you don't feel, it's like a peace of mind thing. And like when you're supposed to have a place to go call home and go home to, and be able to like rest in it and study in it and relax in it, and that gets taken away from you, and you have nowhere where you're fully at peace in your mind, it's literally the worst thing ever. And I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy to have to deal with you know, losing your peace of mind in a place that's supposed to be like a safe place. But anyways, Griffin was like, I'm not going to like tell, like he was pretty much just saying, I'm getting an exterminator to come out, but it's just for precautionary measures for our company coming in town this weekend. And I was like, yeah, that's a load of crap. But he was pretty much saying, he told me, he said, even if there was something in the house, I wouldn't tell you, because I don't want you to freak out, because you freaking out stresses me out. And I was like, okay, just because you said that, that means that there's something here. So then an exterminator came out on Wednesday, I believe, and then, or no, on Thursday. And then Thursday night at like 11:30, when one of Griffin's friends was over, he decided to tell me, yes, there was a rat, because we looked at the glue trap, or I looked at under the sink, and the glue trap that we had under the sink was flipped upside down and like not in the place it originally was, which is what I heard was the rat getting stuck and then getting off of the glue trap and then escaping from under the sink and I guess exiting the house somehow. I guess he went back from where he came from. I hate talking about this, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. So that's what I heard on Tuesday morning of last week that freaked me out like a week ago. That was so loud, and so that's how Griffin found out. And then he also saw more rat droppings, and I told you guys last time that the exterminator said it was the biggest rat he had ever like seen and killed in his time being an exterminator. And then this one's droppings are even bigger than last time. So I was like, this is just awesome. And I'm handling it way better this time, obviously, because I'm not like in a hotel. But like the reason we stayed in a hotel last time was because it was our first week in the place, and we thought it was like an infestation, just because of like how many droppings there were and stuff. But clearly, which like our landlord and like other people did like work on our house and like work to cover up spaces where they were getting in, like, because we had a ton of like huge gaping holes under our house. So all of those got fixed, but clearly like there were some spots missed of tiny holes because rats can get into a hole as big as your pinky, which is disgusting. And clearly not everything was taken care of, and I emailed my landlord on Friday, still have not heard back from him. And I know that like he can't really do anything, and the exterminators are like our responsibility, which we did contact, and we like have an entire, like the entire underneath of our sink is covered in glue traps now. So if one comes, it's getting stuck and there's no way of it getting out. But anyways, so that sucks, but I pretty much just sent an email saying like, how are we like supposed to like prevent this from happening in the future, like, because clearly like it didn't work last time or whatever. So obviously said it in a professional way. But yeah, so all of that was happening last week, which made me really on edge. I have dreams about it, and that's part of the reason why it sucks so bad, is because I have nightmares about it whenever things like this happen. I'm definitely someone, if I'm stressed, I always have dreams about those things. Like I had a dream last night and woke up like drenched in sweat because my dream last night was that I slept through my test today. So that really freaked me out. But yeah, so that is the story of what's been going on. So having that happen like right before all of my tests and like not feeling at peace at home, which like I said, I'm handling it so much better, and like that rat is gone, like it's not still in our house, we know that for sure. But just because that one rat got away doesn't mean that like other ones aren't gonna try and come back, you know what I mean? So we just have to be like careful, and yeah, it sucks. It'd be a lot worse, I guess. I am very blessed in many ways, but I'm not going to, like, you can never diminish what someone's going through. Like, you can't take that away from someone just because, like, if people are going through something, like, you just have to let them, like, I don't know. So that's what's been going on, like that on top of having my test this week, and then like having company come in town, not being able to like be my best self with my company because I was so drained of energy and tired, and you know, not really just feeling comfortable. And I don't want to say safe, but not having that peace of mind in my home has been really tough, especially because when you have mono, you're supposed to do nothing but rest, and the only thing they tell you to take is ibuprofen, which I'm about to take right now when your body aches, because my body is pretty achy. So it sucks because all I'm supposed to be doing is resting, but when you're like constantly paranoid in your home, how are you supposed to like get good rest, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going through, but things will get better. I'm ready for this test to be over. It's 10:45, I just got the swag, and I'm going to pick up my shirts right now.
Is that all I need, darling, 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 darling?
So a lot of you guys ask me where I get my game day shirts from, like the one I'm wearing. And originally you could only get them if you're in a sorority or in fraternity through like this place called J&J here. But this place called Swag downtown started making game day shirts last year, and sometimes the designs are really, really cute and sometimes they're just like okay. But my friend Julia started sending me the J&J designs, and like she orders them for me, and I just Venmo them I Venmo her for them. And I got a shirt from the date party I went to with her earlier. So I've gotten 2 new t-shirts recently, but my goal has just been to get as many Alabama t-shirts as possible, like game day ones and everything, just for like senior year and everything. And I just really wanted to have them, but I really liked this Ole Miss shirt that they made, so I ordered this one, and Griff got one too, so I have both of ours here. But this is what it looks like. I always get an XL. I'm about to listen to Manifest with Tori DeSimone. Brooke Benchio's on this episode, so I really am excited to listen to this. I freaking love Tori's podcast. I think she's such a freaking girl boss, and she's really inspiring and just awesome. Also, if you guys didn't know, I do have a podcast called the Gen Z Girl Podcast. I've had it for about a month now, yeah, because I've done 4 episodes. But yesterday was my relationship episode with Griffin, and we did like a just talking about our time dating in college, breakups and trust issues and all of that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check it out. There's also a Facebook group for the podcast as well as an Instagram page, so if you guys want to check that out and any of the episodes out, I have everything linked down below, and it is available on Apple and Spotify. Got a strawberry cheesecake, a Bama Nutrition meal replacement shake. These are just like super low calorie, high protein, low sugar shakes at this new place in Alabama, and I go here at least once a week. But they're really good, especially for right now when I can't stomach anything solid. And honestly, this is even hard for me to drink because I feel full a lot of the times. But like I said earlier, yesterday was the first day where it hit me and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. So I actually ate a real dinner last night, which was great. But it's truly been a struggle, you guys. I'm just gonna take that with me to the library, study for my test at 12:30, so I'll be able to study for a good hour in 15 minutes by the time I get there, so that'll be good. And then I'll finish up my electrolyte drink, and then I need to fill up my hydro flask, which is in the back of my car. I just haven't taken it back inside, so yeah. Hello guys, I'm back in my car. It's 1:50. I just spent an hour just for an advisor to like click a button and approve me for registering, but at least it's done with and I can actually register on time. I feel so much better now that that's done. But I sat on the floor and waited for 30 minutes, and then I had to wait for like 15 more minutes once I went in, and then I had to see 2 different advisors because the first one I saw, which I was hesitant about seeing a different advisor for express advising because I've gone to the same advisor since I was a freshman of my fall semester. I've used the same guy like every year, and he like knows me, and my advising appointments are always really easy and quick because of that. But they were trying to tell me that because Alabama just started making it to where if classes overlap between majors or minors, they can't count twice. So I had one class that overlaps between my major in finance and then my specialization in professional accounting, because we have to take like a professional accounting elective, and one of my finance classes I had to take counts as that elective. So it's always been checked off as done since I took that class a year ago. And when I went in there, they were like, you still need this class. And I was like, actually, that's been checked off for a year, and now all of a sudden it's not. So I had to go clear that. But it's all good, so I'm not gonna have to take another class. So next semester, I just have to take corporate tax, investments for finance, I think is what that class is. GBA 490, which is like the dreaded class that everyone has to take spring of their senior year, which is just basically like doing a bunch of like cases on businesses. And then I have to take one more honors elective, and that's my schedule next semester, but haven't figured out what time I'm gonna do things, so that's a later problem. But my test went well, I believe. I looked at it and I was like, you've got to be kidding me, because there was other stuff I should have been focusing on, but I like kind of remembered it. So I would think, like, I ended up looking at my notes after, and I really only think I missed 1 question out of the 4, but they're all worth different points. So I should have gotten like an 8 out of 10, which ends up scaling to be an A. I either got a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I don't think I got lower than a 7, but that scales to be an A the way he does our grades. So I should be fine. But I'm going to meet Griffin now at Nukes. But today's been rough, as you guys know, and I really need to clean because I got a text from our landlord that the house is going to be shown on Thursday at 3:45. Like, we pretty much, someone comes to see the house for renting it next year at least once a week, and like, you don't have to have your place clean, but Griff and I like to have it like presentable at least. We like full on cleaned it the past 2 times because we always clean on Fridays, and the showings have been on Fridays in the past, but this time it's on Thursday. And I just need, like, the house is far from presentable right now, so need to work on that. As far as like the rat situation goes, he just pretty much recommended a good exterminator to us, but we already have an exterminator that is like we're close with because we see him so often. So that was just kind of pointless to send an email, I guess, but whatever. it is what it is. Going to Nukes now. Sorry, I'm blabbering. Hello. Got a salad and a kid's pizza, and then we've got his usual Nukes queue. So hungry. Okay, that literally wasn't bad at all. I would have been fine if I didn't eat, probably. Like, it was the tiniest. I don't even think, I don't look when I like get shots and stuff, so I was like, I'm not gonna look at this. Like, I literally have no problem with needles or anything. Like, they don't spook me out or anything like that. Like, that's a fear, like I was talking about earlier. Some people are crazy scared of needles. I'm just crazy scared of rodents. So, sorry about it, but I'm not scared of needles. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, it really was not bad at all. And another thing that I didn't even mention about having mono, guys, I can't work out because I am at risk of rupturing my spleen. And it sucks so bad because I have worked so hard the past like 3 or 4 months, and I've like toned my body up so much, and I've been so proud of my progress, and I don't think I'm gonna like lose all my progress or anything. Like, I'm still gonna try and just do little workouts in my room. Like, I probably could work out, like the doctor said I could. She was just like, just please don't do anything too crazy, which I think what I normally work out would be too crazy, because I do, you know, do some pretty highly intensive workouts, I think, like especially like on leg days and stuff. So I think just doing squats that weight and like push-ups when I can, like when I'm feeling good, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not going to pressure myself into working out or even doing those little workouts if I don't feel good. But on days that I feel better, I am gonna try and do that, just so I am like getting my blood moving and I'm not at a constant like resting heart rate all the time. But that's that. I'm surprised I'm even talking as much as I'm talking today. I feel like I've just been silent and totally out of it the past couple days. But this has been like, besides Saturday on game day, this has been like my most go day. So yeah, I'm gonna go home. I might just go ahead and take my test instead of studying more and waiting, because I hate the anticipation of waiting. So I'm gonna do that. Wow, that car was totally just watching me vlog. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my test, I think, when I get home, because I'm tired of waiting. I want to get it done with so I can just have the rest of my day to get all my other crap done. I wish so badly that I could just chill and do nothing when I'm done with my test, but I have so much other stuff to do, so gotta get going. Hi guys, so I'm done with my test. It's like 4:40. I ended up just deciding to come home and take it. And it went well. I got an 85. It like grades automatically or whatever. But there were only 20 questions, so I figured it would probably be a B, since you can only miss like a few points and then it'd be a B. But yeah. But while I was taking my test and Griffin wasn't here because he was at the gym, I heard the rat moving in the kitchen. And I mean, I don't even know if it's the same one or if it's a different one. And I started freaking out, obviously, because I'm just like here alone, and all I can think about is like it getting out of the cabinet somehow and like coming in here to me, which I know is like dramatic and that's not gonna happen. And I would just like scream every time I heard something in the kitchen, or at least every time I heard something that I knew it was the rat. And it was funny because Griffin was like unlocking the door and getting home towards the end of my test, and I thought it was the rat moving like a bunch. So I just like started screaming, and Griffin was like, what is going on? And I was like, wait, I was just trying to like let the rat know I was here. Like, I'm not screaming at you, sorry. But yeah, I'm glad the test went well, but I definitely, my heart rate was like skyrocketing. I'm gonna look at what it was on my watch. And then I just got off the phone with my mom. I am just so beyond frustrated because I just want to feel okay, and I want to feel at peace, and I can't. And I feel like I don't have the right to feel this way, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But it's 4:45, I need to run to the store, and I don't want to be here, so I think I'm gonna do that right now. Just get my mind off things. I have like a lot of little things I need to do for schoolwork, so I might just like go to Heritage House later and get all that stuff done. Watching Brooke in the background and working on my final critique for photography. I actually just went outside and retook one picture. But yeah, I just have a few more little things to edit. but this is mine so far. It's like very fall vibes, and this theme is opposites, but my specific theme is bringing inside things outside. So that's why I have like a cup of coffee and a mailbox, candle burning outside. I have to edit this one because my vignette is like a little bit too harsh, but like a remote to like open the door. Opposite, it's kind of like opposite in function too, and I'm about to add some more pictures and I'll show those to you guys. I really enjoy this class when I don't procrastinate, and I didn't really procrastinate a lot of these images, so I ended up really enjoying this project a lot more than my last one.
Darling, darling, darling,
I feel like this vlog is so long and so chatty, so I'm so sorry. I end up feeling 10 times worse after 3 o'clock, and I really need to just lay down. Like, I have to do my government nonprofit accounting project. We literally have to do one every week, and it's so frustrating. And I almost banged my head on my steering wheel, like, for real. I was like, I should go hang out with a friend and just like chill with a friend. That's like my favorite thing to do, is like do nothing with friends. And like, I love going to the coffee shops with friends, and I love doing nothing and just chilling with friends. I'm like starving right now, so I want to go right now because I'm getting Chick-fil-A for dinner. Or I guess I don't have to get Chick-fil-A, I don't know. I was just kind of like settling with that. But so maybe get something else, but I don't know. I need to decide on that right now. And I'm just gonna go hang out with Julia at Julia's place. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna work on that project. I'm gonna ask Julia if we can watch the World Series. I don't know if she'll want to, but she's kind of from Houston, so she'll probably want to. And just have that on, and then I'm gonna plan for the podcast because I'm recording with Katie this week, which I'm really excited for. So let's go get some dinner. Got my Chick-fil-A, I'm at Julia's, and I'm gonna go in and work on my accounting project. Look how cute her apartment is for Halloween. Wait, I want to zoom in on that stuff. I really want one of the cameras where I can just, like a DSLR, how you can just, because I hate the zoom on G7X. And now it focused. Hi guys, I'm in my car right now. I'm leaving Julia's, it's like 11, so I've been there for a while. But she was watching Blacklist, and I worked on my accounting project. I finished it, but I submitted it and my stuff did not balance, so it's like not right, so I'm gonna have to fix it. But I can fix, as long as I turn it in by 5 tomorrow, it doesn't matter. I just have to submit my corrections by Friday. So I just went ahead and submitted that so it'd be off my plate, because I realized like, oh my gosh, I have class from 12 to 3:30 tomorrow and it's due at 5, and I didn't know if I'd be able to finish it in the morning. So yeah, sorry, I'm like shivering, I'm so cold, and I'm out of breath from walking for whatever reason. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog, because right now I honestly feel worse than I have like this entire time with mono. Like, I feel so horrible right now. Like, I am getting sinus congestion now all of a sudden, and originally it was just the mono symptoms, but now it's like my ears feel really clogged, and like my nose is pretty stuffy, and my throat is like so scratchy and dry. So I'm just really annoyed because it's gonna be hard for me to fall asleep. But I have decided that I'm just going to not set an alarm for tomorrow morning and see what happens, and I hope I get a ton of sleep. It's 11 right now, so it's gonna be like 11:30, 11:45 by the time I fall asleep. Hopefully I can get like 9 hours of sleep. My body just does not let me sleep more than 8 hours, and I know most people, like when they have mono, they're sleeping like 12 plus hours a night, and like my body just won't let me, and it's so annoying. Like, I literally, the past 2 mornings have just been waking up at like 6:30 or 7 without an alarm, and look at my alarm thinking it's time for me to get up, and then I'm like, oh, I can go back to sleep now. So I'm just like really restless, I guess. And everyone's telling me to take melatonin, but I don't want to become reliant on it, so I'm kind of avoiding it in a sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog. I'm sorry it was so chatty. I know some of you guys like it, but I hate when it's chatty and it's a lot of complaining, and I feel like that's what today was, so I'm really sorry. But honestly, that was the reality of my day today. It's been a really long day, and I didn't even go to near as many classes. Like, I went to one of my 3 classes because I didn't have to go to the other 2, or really 2 classes and 1 TA class. But anyways, it's besides the point. I'm like beating myself up because I'm telling myself I didn't do that much, but I shouldn't even be doing anything with mono, and I'm so mad at myself because I forgot to get a doctor's note when I went to the lab today to get tested, and since I don't have a doctor's note, I can't like get out of my elective classes tomorrow. They're just like attendance based. My final critique in photography is tomorrow, but I definitely could have just like emailed my presentation and I think they would have understood. But whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I'm so sorry it was so complaining and chatty, but I feel like I haven't had like a very negative vlog in a long time. I've been trying to be really positive for the most part about everything, but that's just me trying to better my outlook on things. But I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me, and I've been loving, like, I'm like really behind on my Instagram DMs, but I really need to, like, I've been reading them, I just haven't gotten the chance to reply to any, so I'll get around to that eventually. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.